guys and girls of YouTube. I haven't made a video in a while, but I've got a, I guess kind of an update video coming up, showing you what I've been working on and stuff like that. So, but right now, what I've got is a, I guess you'd say the lead arm, that's what I'm going to call it anyways, to a Velke for a Scag mower. And I've never seen this done before, but somehow they have managed to break off the whole flange. It's supposed to be right there. So I just took the end of it off there. But what I'm going to do is I plan on taking a, I guess a grinder, or my bench grinder or angle grinder or something, and squaring this back up to where it's true and square. And then I guess I will weld this piece of plate of a 1/4 inch steel on. Then I will come out here somewhere and cut, and then just turn these in at a 90, and then weld them back and drill a hole through that, and that way the part to the that actually goes on the Scag mower itself will be right there. So you can just imagine these, you know, cut and turned into 90 on each direction, and then drill a hole and the pin will go through it. So that's the game plan anyways. At least that should get them through until they can you know, get one through the dealer. So but I would set this up on a tripod and stuff, but it would just be a bunch of ear-piercing grinding sounds and all that good stuff, so I don't think y'all want to sit through that. Plus, I don't have a lens for this camera, so as far as like a welding shield or anything, I may set one up in the future if I do many welding videos, but I probably won't. So, alrighty, let's get started, and I'll just film a little bit here and there as the progress goes through, and we'll see what we end up with. Alright, now we got our metal cut, so I just ended up measuring this, I think 2 3/4 across, because I have to still be able to, you know, once I weld these, have a little bit of movement in here. So yeah, anyways, I'm just going to weld one here. I'm going to square them up and everything. But before I do that, I'm going to clamp these two together and take it to the drill press and drill a hole through it, so I can then make a pin to slide through the clevis, or whatever you want to call that. So let me drill a hole through there and weld this thing up, and also squared that up fairly well, so should be good enough. Alright, now I've went ahead and put them two plates together, drilled a hole through them, and squared them up and everything, so ready to go. I found a piece of dowel rod that fits perfect in here. I think it's a 1/2 inch dowel rod. So yeah, I don't know if you can tell what I was going on, where I've got so much stuff kind of holding this and holding that, but basically what I done was I put this little Velke end here, I guess you call it a hitch, put it in there. I put a washer in there to space it out a little bit, so if it does draw together, it won't be extremely tight to fit in and out of there when I take it on and off. But yeah, I just put a pair of vice grips on each side to pull it up tight, and then I've got the base plate here. So as it's all held in place, I want to probably weld it or tack it pretty good over here and here, and then a couple on the inside, and then I can take it all apart and then get in there and weld it really good. So let me get the welder out and throw a couple beads on this thing, and then we'll look at it. Okay, we got all that stuff together and welded up, so here's the outcome of that. Welds look decent, but it'll work. So now I'm just going to clean this up. I'll probably take some Scotch-Brite pads, or Scotch-Brite wheels on a 4-inch grinder, and round out all these sharp edges and corners, you know, and kind of make it look a little bit better and not be razor sharp every time you go touch it. And I'll clean up the bottom of this, weld it to the Velke, and then we will make the pin that goes through it. So pretty much all of it will be homemade. Alright, now I kind of rounded out all the edges and just basically just dulled everything down, so whenever they was you know, hooking this thing up and everything, this thing would cut herself. So let's go weld it to the Velke itself, and we'll show you the end result. Then we'll make a pin to go through. Alright, now we got it welded on there, so now all it's left to do is sure it still fits. Yep. So now all we got to do is take this dowel rod stock that fits in there. Well, the other end of it. That one's mushroom anyways. So, yep. I'm just going to cut a section of this off. I'll probably weld a couple washers on this side to where it'll have a holder so you can actually pull the pin out. Then I will grind a little flat spot on here and drill a hole through there and put a hairpin clip through it. So, alright, let me finish that up and then we'll show you the end product and should be good to go. Alright, got the little pin here done. Now, like I say there, I just ended up drilling a hole through the end, putting a hairpin clip in it. And over here I just found 2 1/2-inch washers, you know, slid one down and welded it, another one down, so that way whenever you go to pull it out, you actually have a little hand grip on it. But yeah, that just slides through there, and of course, you know, this will go through there, so this pin will hold all this together, and this part will be bolted to the mower, and this part will be bolted to the set of wheels and the little stand that you stand on whenever you're mowing. So I'll put this together and get one last shot of it, and that'll be it. Alright, and here's the end product. So alrighty, thanks for watching. Like I say, I've got a few more videos coming out too, and 100 subscriber I guess celebration, or whatever you want to call it there, so it might be fun to watch. But alrighty, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.